Have you ever felt like the twin flame journey unfairly places all the spiritual responsibility on the divine feminine? That she must do all the inner work, healing, and ascension, while the divine masculine is often dismissed as the matrix twin, lost in illusions, unawakened, and seemingly irrelevant? This belief has shaped the twin flame narrative for years, leaving many to question if the journey itself is truly balanced. But is this perspective accurate, or have we been looking at twin flame dynamics through an incomplete lens? Today, we are dismantling the myth that the divine masculine lacks spiritual depth or purpose. We're going to explore why both energies, masculine and feminine, are equally essential to the twin flame union. The idea that one is more evolved than the other not only creates division, but also distorts the true nature of this sacred connection. If you've ever questioned why the divine masculine seems to take longer to wake up, or why they often struggle to embrace the connection fully, then this message is for you. By the time you finish reading, you'll have a fresh, enlightened perspective on twin flame balance, one that allows you to see the journey in a completely new light. No longer will you perceive the divine masculine as someone trapped in the matrix, while the divine feminine bears the entire weight of spiritual evolution. Instead, you'll understand how true union depends on both counterparts stepping into their full power. This realization will not only bring you clarity, but will also empower you to navigate your twin flame journey with greater confidence and inner peace. Many have misunderstood the divine masculine's role in this journey, assuming that they are merely the runner, resisting the connection while the feminine patiently does the healing work. But the truth is, the masculine energy has a profound mission, one that is just as spiritual, just as transformative, and just as necessary as the feminine's. The divine masculine is not asleep. They are awakening in their own way, at their own pace, with their own unique responsibilities in the journey. Their role is to anchor the connection, to ground it into physical reality, to bring it from the spiritual into the tangible. For far too long, the emphasis in the twin flame community has been placed on the feminine's evolution. It has been widely accepted that the divine feminine must reach a state of inner union first, that she must embody self-love and balance her own energies before anything can shift in the physical. And while this is true to an extent, it does not mean that the masculine is stagnant, nor does it mean that they are simply waiting for the feminine to do all the work. The masculine's transformation may not always be visible, but it is happening beneath the surface, often in ways that the feminine cannot yet see. The divine masculine's awakening is not always loud or obvious. It is often internal, deeply personal, and filled with battles that only they can fight. While the divine feminine may experience her awakening through spiritual downloads, heightened intuition, and a deep sense of purpose, the divine masculine experiences his awakening through action, responsibility, and the realization of his role as a protector and provider of sacred love. It is a different kind of spiritual growth, one that is just as important, just as necessary, and just as divine. The biggest misconception in the twin flame journey is that the divine masculine is unaware of the connection, that they are blind to it, unfeeling, or completely detached. In reality, the masculine feels the bond just as intensely as the feminine, if not more. However, the way they process this connection is different. While the feminine embraces the spiritual, the masculine grapples with the physical with responsibility, stability, and the deep-rooted instinct to create a secure foundation before fully stepping into union. This is why many divine masculines seem to run, avoid, or push away the connection. It is not because they do not care. It is not because they do not love the feminine. It is because they feel the weight of responsibility in ways that the feminine may not fully understand. For them, union is not just about love. It is about building something strong enough to last. If they feel unprepared, unstable, or unworthy, they may withdraw, not out of rejection, but out of self-doubt. As the feminine works on embodying her divine energy, the masculine works on aligning himself with his true purpose, one that allows him to step forward in his full power. His role is not just to show up in the connection, but to protect, provide, and bring stability to it. In doing so, he grounds the union into the physical realm, ensuring that it is not just a fleeting spiritual experience, but a lasting, tangible reality. The interplay of divine masculine and feminine energies is what creates true balance. The feminine channels the higher realms, bringing in wisdom, intuition, and spiritual insight. The masculine grounds that energy, giving it structure, action, and form. Neither role is superior. Neither role is more awakened. Both are essential, and both are sacred. When we begin to see the divine masculine not as a passive participant, but as an active co-creator of union, everything shifts. We no longer perceive them as the ones who need to catch up, but as individuals walking their own path of ascension, a path that is often filled with tests, trials, and challenges that require their own level of deep inner work. If you've ever doubted the divine masculine's role in your journey, consider this. What if they are not resisting union, but preparing for it? What if their time in the matrix is not about avoidance, but about mastering their own lessons? Lessons that will ultimately strengthen the union rather than weaken it. What if their silence, their hesitation, their distance is not a sign of rejection, but a sign that they are becoming the version of themselves that is ready to stand beside you? When we stop seeing the twin flame journey as a one-sided process, where the feminine does all the work and the masculine simply follows, we begin to understand the deeper truth. Union does not happen because one counterpart awakens while the other lags behind. Union happens when both counterparts step into their full power, when both choose growth, when both align with their highest selves. This is the real journey, not one of waiting, chasing, or blaming, but one of understanding, trusting, and allowing. The divine masculine is not absent from this journey. He is awakening, evolving, and transforming in his own way. And when the time is right, when the foundation is strong, when both counterparts have fully embraced their roles, union becomes inevitable. So the question is, are you ready to trust that your divine masculine is doing the work? Are you ready to believe that they are not lost, but finding their way? That they are not asleep, but awakening? Because the moment you shift your perception is the moment you step into true alignment. For the divine masculine, intimacy is far more than a physical act. It is a powerful energetic exchange, a sacred merging of souls that strengthens the bond and anchors the connection into the 3D reality. Through sexual union, the divine masculine does not just reinforce the physical aspect of the relationship. He experiences a profound spiritual activation. This sacred energy flows between him and the divine feminine, allowing her to pull him into the higher chakras, where he begins to awaken to the depths of their connection. This dynamic fosters a deeper integration of his emotional and spiritual selves, enabling him to recognize the magnitude of their union. This merging is more than just an emotional bond. It is an equilibrium between the physical and ethereal realms. The divine masculine, often driven by logic and action, begins to feel the pull of something greater, something beyond what his mind can fully comprehend. The connection compels him to face himself, to embrace his inner transformation, and to move toward his highest purpose. He may not always understand why he feels such an intense need to return, why no distance or separation can sever this bond. But the answer is simple. This connection was destined before time began. At the core of his transformation is the solar plexus chakra, the energetic center of power, confidence, and willpower. This chakra governs his ability to take action, to stand firm in his decisions, and to pursue his twin flame journey with courage and determination. Even when he encounters fear, external influences, or moments of doubt, he feels a deep inner pull to keep moving forward. He may resist at first, overwhelmed by the intensity of the connection, but his resilience allows him to return time and again. Each time he chooses to fight for the connection, he grows stronger. Each time he pushes through his fears, he steps closer to the ultimate manifestation of union. This journey is not about perfection. It is about growth, perseverance, and self-realization. As the divine masculine heals, as he aligns with his true essence, he becomes more capable of holding the connection in the physical world. What once seemed overwhelming now becomes his source of strength. The push and pull, the cycles of separation and reunion, all serve a greater purpose: to prepare him for sacred union. This is not something that happens overnight. It is a process, a transformation that requires time, patience, and dedication. Yet, through the energetic interplay between both twins, the union that was always meant to be begins to take form. To understand the role of the divine masculine, imagine a great oak tree standing tall in an open field. This tree represents his stability, strength, and unwavering presence. Its roots, deep and unshakable, symbolize the root chakra, grounding him in the material world. No matter how strong the winds may blow, no matter how many storms it faces, the tree remains standing, much like the divine masculine provides security and protection for the connection. As the tree's trunk and branches grow skyward, they represent the sacral and solar plexus chakras, the seat of passion and willpower. The sacral chakra fuels the connection with desire, creativity, and emotional depth, ensuring the divine feminine feels safe and nurtured in his presence. The solar plexus chakra, much like the tree's ability to grow even in harsh conditions, represents his determination to push forward no matter what obstacles arise. He may stumble, he may doubt, but he never truly gives up. Yet, a tree does not stand alone. Above it, the divine feminine is the sunlight filtering through the leaves, guiding his growth and illuminating the path before him. Just as the sun provides nourishment to the tree, the divine feminine's wisdom and spiritual energy help the divine masculine ascend into his higher consciousness. The deeper the tree's roots grow, the stronger it becomes, just as the divine masculine, through healing and integration, becomes more capable of holding the connection in the physical world. This sacred interplay of grounding and illumination, of strength and grace, mirrors the delicate balance between masculine and feminine energies, leading to the manifestation of their union in both spiritual and physical realms. The divine masculine's transformation is also deeply tied to astrological cycles, particularly those ruled by fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Each fire season ignites a different stage of his growth, serving as a catalyst for his evolution and empowerment. During Aries season, the divine masculine feels an ignition of his energy, a call to step into his courage and take bold action. This period pushes him into self-discovery, sparking his desire to understand the depths of the connection and to embrace transformation. He may not fully understand the intensity of what he feels, but he knows something within him is changing. As the wheel of the zodiac turns to Leo season, this newfound energy stabilizes, and he begins to step into his authentic power. He gains confidence in who he is, feeling a stronger sense of purpose and leadership in his journey. This is the phase where many divine masculines finally begin to accept their role in the connection, recognizing that it is not just about romantic love, but about spiritual evolution. By the time Sagittarius season arrives, he has undergone profound inner transformation. This is the period of expanded consciousness, higher wisdom, and divine alignment. He feels ready to fully commit, whether through physical union, engagement, or deeper spiritual dedication. Sagittarius governs truth, knowledge, and expansion, propelling him toward major milestones that mark his readiness for lasting union. The divine masculine's growth is not limited by gender. When a female embodies this energy in a twin flame dynamic, the essence remains the same. She may express it differently, perhaps not through traditional material stability, but through resilience, leadership, and an unshakable commitment to progress. She may not conform to societal expectations of masculinity, yet her energy naturally takes the lead, ensuring that the connection moves forward. Regardless of gender, the divine masculine is the anchor that grounds the connection into the physical realm. The twin flame journey is far greater than romance. It is a sacred path of transformation. The divine feminine nurtures the connection energetically, while the divine masculine anchors it into reality. Together, they bridge the gap between the ethereal and the earthly, bringing divine love into tangible existence. As the divine masculine steps into his power, he becomes the pillar that holds the connection in its highest form. The divine feminine, through faith and wisdom, guides this unfolding with grace and trust. Together, they mirror cosmic balance, uniting the seen and the unseen, the physical and the spiritual. Now, reflect on your own journey. Have you noticed shifts in masculine energy during these astrological cycles? Have you felt the fire of transformation burning within you or your counterpart? Share your experiences in the comments below, or type "the fire within me is rising" to affirm your own evolution and growth. If this message has spoken to your soul, type "divine balance is the key" in the comments. Like this video, share it with others on their twin flame journey, and watch the next video to dive even deeper into this sacred path.